Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. Still not sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Maybe one day. Good afternoon. Today is the 10th of November, and this is part 8 of a slightly shambolic shuffle around the 2023 NEC Classic Motor Show, sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. I do apologise in advance for any incorrect information. If I fall over, if I get interrupted by announcements, if it all just goes terribly wrong, then that is just the way that it goes on this channel. So we're at the TR Register stand in Hall 4 here. This Triumph TR6 is on a 71-72 registration. XC, I think, was a plate that was often used actually by British Leyland to register rover cars back in the early 70s as well. This one is in very nice condition. It looks far more orange than red actually on camera, but it is a red car. And we've got TS2, which is a prototype for the TR2. It was built, I think, around 1953. Yeah, 53. And then we've got TR8. I think this is sort of 79-80, this one. Oh, the first right-hand drive TR8 was registered in 1980. It was probably built at Canley. Yeah, the boot lock suggests it was. The very late TR7 and TR8s were built at Solihull. We've got some Stags going on here. Mark II Stag on a P. So 1975-76. Chrome sills and we have a black panel. No, we've got a quality colour one on this one. It's really hard to spot Mark 1 and Mark II Stags. This is a Mark 1 though, just by the sort of year of it. On a K, 71-72. It's the same year as the one that I filmed back in May actually. It was the same colour as well. That car was in superb condition actually when I drove, an automatic one. And this one is a 75, so it'd be a Mark II automatic. With mostly yellow, black leather interior. And there we go, there's the automatic transmission. Wire wheels and white tyres, so sort of American looking one, that one. Catlica District Car Club at the stand over here. Mark 1 Escort, of course. It says BRM on the cylinder head. I imagine it might be some Burton or something. Why all this stuff is on the roof of it? Do we have a registration number or anything on the back of here? Oh yes, so this is a facelifted Mark 1 73-74. Ooh, an Astra F GSI 16 valve. Ooh. Fantastic. 93-94. I wonder if this has got a red top in it. Some of the GSIs did actually have the red top in them. Brilliant. That looks very, very kind of period correct rally car. Right, a K11 Micro. Is this what you might be racing? I mean, yeah, you could race a K11 Micro if you want, I suppose. In the Auto Solo, why not? Nice little twin cam 16 valve engine. And then a Mark II MX5 as well, that would be appropriate for it, wouldn't it? Let's take a look and see what it says about this. It's 2001, so the facelift. I've driven one of these actually. Again, a facelifted Mark II NB. Hello, autofocus. Right, a Mark III Ford Granada Scorpio. Why does it say gear and then Scorpio? It shouldn't really say that. It's either a gear or it's a Scorpio. It's not both. But this is the Cosworth model. It's post facelift, so 92-93. And these wheels on here, they're very common for fitting on Mark II Granadas as well. That looks very nice to us. We would like to have a go in that very much. This though is, for me, even better in a way. Look at this Cadet. Now the registration number for some reason is a lot older than the car. It's not the same. This is Opel Cadet D. Same car as the Mark I Vauxhall Astra. You can get both of them actually in this country in the early 1980s. This is a 1.3 SR, so like a Family 1 engine in it. Fantastic engine actually for the time, the Family 1. Made right the way through to about 2018, I think. It's only got a 4-speed gearbox, just a 1.3, but it looks fantastic. Be sort of, I don't know, about 82, something like that. Mark V Escort Cabrio. Like that as well. XR3i with electronic fuel injection, 192. Some kind of Mercury, I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'm not very good on American cars, I'm afraid, viewers. Mercury Comet, there we go. Mercury Comet, I think, original one anyway, was sort of like the next generation Edsel. Where we stopped making the Edsels because, well, yeah, they didn't go very well. So, yeah, 62 that one is, so it'd be that generation. 1982 Volkswagen Beetle 1200. I wonder where that was made. It's right-hand drive. Interesting. Ooh, very nice MGA. That's a lovely colour as well. Look at this. Flying Sausage, Alamo Beige. Wow. 1600 to be quite a late one. Then a Scirocco. Interesting steering wheel on that one. This one, your late one, yeah, 1990. The Scirocco was made till 92. They did actually overlap with the Corrado as well. And then we've got, as far as I can see, Sebring Sprite 62. Wow. It's run by people. Riley 1.5, 1965. And then we've got, this would have been a rubber bumper MGB originally. This is now an MGB GTI. So it's got fuel injection. Wow, interesting. Yeah, bumper delete's been done on that, which is fine. It's just like a 78 or something. Yeah, 78. Wow. Ooh, need 28, I think this is 5 Series. Just been sort of lowered a bit. Let's see what engine's in this. It should tell us on the back. Have a look at that Golf in a second. Is a 520. I think it's a 6-cylinder, that one. And then facelifted Mark I Golf. It's not a GTI, which is rare. GL would have had back a 1.5 in originally. The parents had a Jetta CL of this sort of age. But yes, it's had a Honda K20 engine put in it, because of course it has. No, sorry, it's not. It's a B16A, so it's one out of the Civic VTI. It's a bit earlier than the 2-litre K20. I should get my mouth shut, shouldn't I, viewers? And then I wouldn't get in trouble so much. What on earth is this? Plymouth, okay. 1950 Plymouth. Yeah, I can't say I know much about those, to be honest, viewers. Let's keep going, and we find a Paul Day Smith detailing stand. Very nice. We've got a nice load of Fords on here. Because we haven't seen enough Fords already. Why not? So, car is costed with Monte Carlo. So it's not a Ford press plate. I thought it might be. Not. It's 1993, 1994 on an L. It's got the airbag steering wheel in it. It must be one of the early ones with the airbag. Interesting colour. I don't think I've seen too many RS Cosworths in this colour. Oh, an RS 500. Right, I better stay away from this. It's worth about £1 million, isn't it? I mean, that's been detailed very nicely by Paul J. Smith. Been 87 actually. They didn't make them beyond 87, I don't think, these. And then we've got RS 2000 Mark II, 1978. Post facelift, it's got the oval badge on it. There's a lot of these so far. And then we've got a Sierra Sapphire Cosworth. I don't know if this is a 4x4 or a 4x2. That looks rather nice. So we've got wheels on that side. Why have we got no wheels on the other side? Maybe just show look what the detail looks like. But that's a very nice example of cleaning up, isn't it? What do we have here? Another RS Cosworth Escort. Again, same sort of era. Registered in Scotland originally. So that would be from before 1995 because it's still got the old area code system on it. 1967 Austin A35 van. They did make them this late. That's rather nice, very agreeable. They also made a lot of Morris Minor vans, and this is actually sort of early 60s. It's not one of the later ones. We've got the wipers that still meet in the middle. Morris J-type, like in that 1966 film Dalek Invasion Earth 2150 AD, when I think Andrew Keir drives one of these. It's supposed to be about 200 years old, and he hits some Daleks in it. Old Bedford is just like an M-type or an O-type or something, so they're immediately sort of post-war. And another one, what's this one? Another sort of Morris J-type. Interesting. Let's have a look at some Triumph 2000s and 2.5s and 2500s and other things. Mark 1 2000 here, which has got some rust. I don't think that's going to pass an MOT somehow, but we'll get it back on the road. Very early one actually, Ben, with the Coventry plate, maybe supplied by Triumph themselves back in the day. 1969 Triumph 2000, very late Mark 1. The Innsbruck face of the Mark 2s came in later in 69. Yep, Triumph Overdrive. I don't know what it is, I've always preferred the look of the original ones to the Innsbruck cars. The Innsbruck cars are good, but I do prefer the earlier ones, just personal preference. And in fact, we've just got the early ones this year. It's possibly because 63, when these came out, is the anniversary, isn't it? 60 years. 64, this one here. Wheels actually look quite good on this. They're not original to the car or anything. They look good. You could buy an automatic as well. This one's a manual. There was a sort of revision in sort of 66 where they put rubber overrides on the back, but this was an earlier one. This is a TR7 V8. It's got a 4.6 V8, presumably from like a P38 Range Rover or something. And then we've got a Crayford TR7 Tracer Estate from 77. Page Motors commissioned this car to be built by Crayford. Is there anyone ever built? Yeah, I mean you can see kind of down this there that it's sort of been cropped on top of the TR7. I mean, I don't know if that's the most successful design I've ever seen, particularly. And then, yeah, TR8 1981 on an X. And we've got a GT6. Rampant reliability runs. Yeah, Mark 3, 1970. 71, that one. Oh, what a 1300 I think this is. Yeah, it is 1300. 1967. Still got front wheel drive. And we've got a late Spitfire 78, 79, 1500. And we've got very, very old Austin 7. 1933, this one, I imagine. Oh, and a Volvo 240. It's been lowered. So it will be this automatic one. Imagine this is either like a DL or a GL. Yeah, it's a DL, which is the bottom of the range one. 83, 84. It's probably a bit faster than when it was originally made. And then we got a car that we would have seen before at the NEC. It's a 1983 Metro HLE. These MG Metro wheels on it. They're on it because you just can't get the tyres. Original steel Mark 1 Metro wheels, really. It looks absolutely fantastic. As you can see, pride of ownership. It was a finalist. It looks fantastic. It was seamless at virtually exceptional. Yeah, Neil's really proud of this car, and I understand entirely why, because he has really brought it to a level that like no other Metro I've kind of seen has ever sort of achieved, really. And we've got some cars in rather different condition. 1975 Datsun 260C. I've driven one of these actually. It was a saloon rather than an estate, and it was an automatic. But they are pretty incredible. They're very rare. Obviously, this is for sale at M25 Classics. You kind of restore things like this. Then we've got a Series 1 Jaguar XJ, which needs some work, I think. That's for sale, $49.50. 4.2 manual. It's very solid, but it just needs recommissioning. What have we got here then? This is a Bentley. Bentley R-Type Empress. Yeah, it's not a standard R-Type at all. I have actually ridden in an R-Type before, and it wasn't like this. That's pretty crazy. So this has been sort of recommissioned and things. It's not been restored. Wow. Rover 10. That's pretty far gone. And what about this BMW? I think this is a 2002 TII. TI in the UK, left-hand drive. It's complete and needs work. Yes. We don't have any sills left or anything like that. That could be a bit of an issue. Draper Tools have this Mark 7 Mini, Mini Cooper, 97. Let's get this right. You can tell this is the final part of the day, can't you, viewers? I need to go and have a rest in a bit. 98.99 on an S. We've done most of the stand actually, this entire area now. So we'll just. Ooh, hello. What is it with these Triumph GT6s? It's cropping up everywhere today. And they're all Mark 3s as well for some reason. So we run through the merchandise auto jumbles area thing, and we are rewarded with some Escorts. Series 1 Escort RS Turbo. Very nice. Not so keen on the wheels myself, but that's my preference. Yeah, appropriate. It's got a CVH in it. Mark 1 two-door Escorts, 1971-72. And then, this is more sort of my thing. I think this is an Escort gear. Yes, it's a late Mark III Escort gear with some enormous spot lamps on it and wheels that I don't know what those are off actually. Maybe a Sierra Cosworth or something. I don't actually know what those are off. But yeah, if it's more kind of appeals to someone like me, I prefer the luxury as opposed to sportiness. But that is rather nice. Ooh, a Daimler 66. based on the XJC Series 2 Jaguar Coupe in dark green with a beige leather interior and wood. I do like a nice beige leather interior. I think this is a 77 or 78. That is about as good as it gets as far as I am concerned. What a car. Wow, it's pretty complicated under there, isn't it? A 6.6. It's got the V12 in it. It's like that big cat that was used in the new Avengers. It's the same colour. Altogether though, sort of more luxurious and less kind of sort of circuit racing spec. Don't want to work on it, but I like to drive it. And a Maserati. Is this a Bora by any chance? Yes, it is. Don't know. Is this a 72 then? It's very nice. Very, very nice indeed. There's the engine in there. And they have an E-Type as well. Has that also got a beige leather interior, viewers? We need to go and have a look, don't we? This has got a 4.2, so it's not a 61. Much later than that. Oh, it does have a beige leather interior. That is a very nice beige leather interior. It's got a number plate on this by any chance or something. No, undated personal plate. Very nice though. We'll keep going, shall we? Past some Escort body shells and things like that. Wow, belts. I think that's a 993, 911. That's been heavily modified. And we've got this, I'm going to call it an S-Class Coupe, even if it wasn't that at the time. But yeah, it's one of those actually, the auction that I attended recently. And yes, viewers, I'm sure many of you in the comment section are already typing, where is the joint viewer is driving, hub nut, and I drive a classic stand? Well, here it is. And here is the Citroen GSA, owned by Mr. Ian Seabrook, which has got here. Mr. Richardson has come in the Rover 200 VI, which I have driven on my channel. It's a 97, this one's a very early 200 VI. In fact, one of the very first. The 3-door. And the engine has been extensively upgraded by having a nice new head gasket and cam belt done by Mr. Colburn from the Rubbish Mechanic channel, who is somebody who works on all my cars, and Steph's Marina is here. Very early Marina, as you can see on the channel, the work that she does on this car. And you can come and buy some merchandise, although I have a sneaky suspicion that because we're on part 8, the show has definitely ended by the time that most of you see this video. We have many, many, many more cars to film. We'll just keep going for a little bit longer just so we can make some progress in this next haul, so that I don't have so much to film tomorrow and on Sunday. It's a Riley Kestrel. Yes, it is. It's a 37 Riley Kestrel. It's a very, very attractive car, this. Beautiful car. And then I think this is a Pathfinder from memory. Similar to the Wolseley of the same era, the 444. And here we have a 3 Riley Elf. I mean, that would be nice if I could have a 3 Riley Elf for myself, but I suspect that has to be a competition entered into to win that. 67, 68 registration, and Mark III with those simplified doors. RM convertible, I think this is. Don't ask me to tell you which RM it is, because I have absolutely no idea. Interesting. I think it's a commentary plate DU. Riley 1.5. See if the tax just give me any clues as to what year it is. No. Right, well, I'll have to continue then in ignorance. Interesting. This is a Morris Oxford Traveller from 1959. This would be before the, I think it was Series 5 Oxford replaced this. This is the design of Oxford that the Hindustan Ambassador was based on, which I think 2013-14. Then we've got some Wolsey's next to there. We'll have a look at this Morris Oxford Series MO, though, but it was basically like an enlarged Morris Minor. There's also an Isis, which was based on the same body shell. And have a look at this police spec Wolseley over here. Wolseley 680. Again, a similar sort of body to that Morris Oxford MO. 680 and MO Oxford and Cowley Club. Morris 6. Well, Morris 6, okay. Detuned Wolseley 680. It's very confusing, isn't it? Oxford, Isis, 6. But here we are. So very similar at the back. I mean, like almost identical at the back. This has had some extra lights added to it. And we can have a look at the interiors, and they're probably the same as well, really. Column change. Sorry about that, autofocus viewers. Misbehaving itself again. And then we'll have a look at the next section, which is some more Wolseleys. So there's the Pathfinder over there, and we've got its twin over here. This one is a 690. This is 1956. And a Wolseley 1500 Mark 1. Really sort of a much more luxurious Morris Minor, effectively. Wolseley 9. This would be a 34 or a 35. Can't say I know much about those. I do know, however, about the Wolseley 1300. This is a Mark II. Why does it say Van den Pla and Wolseley on it? It's a bit suspicious. Let's have a look at the front. So it's Wolseley steering. We got Wolseley dials. The Van den Plas didn't have a rev counter. Only the Rileys and the MGs had. Why does it say Van den Pla on it? Yes, don't know. Answers in the comments section below. So thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video and leave a comment below. And we will go and have a rest now, and we'll come back tomorrow. Say goodbye, Mr. Richardson.